Well, hello and welcome to my review of the Bushcraft Triflex. Now the 510 is gone, but bushcrafters have a whole new lineup. Well, I say new, but really the new Bushcraft line is a mashup of older designs that work out very nicely. Any fan of the Mora 2000 will be happy with the new offerings, as the majority use that blade, and the Triflex steel on a 900 handle is a swell new offering as well. Now, I haven't used this knife yet, really, but I did use its brother, the 946, which is ergonomically the same knife, and it's one of my favorite Moras. My 10-year-old son chose the 946 as his primary field knife, and I think he chose well. Sporting a medium-sized, progressively tempered blade with an ergonomic handle and a secure sheath to boot, the Triflex isn't going to let you down. And I'll roll in some awesome 640 by 480 video here and talk a little more about it.
Alright, this is the Mora 946. This is one of my all-time favorite Mora knives. I really think this is a great option for a fixed blade knife. I'm not going to get into it too much because of course the interview isn't about the 946 today, but you can see the handle, how ergonomic the handle is. It's got a hint of a finger guard there. It's not going to let your finger ride up onto the Scandinavian ground blade there, that really sharp blade without a ricasso right there. I got lucky a little while back, and I'm a firm believer in finger guards and flares because I didn't lose my fingers, but certainly I could have been in a lot more trouble than I was. This is a great knife. I like this one a lot. Enter the Bushcraft Triflex. This is the knife we're going to be reviewing today. Look, it's the exact same thing. The handle is identical. It's got the jimping. It's got the exact same style. The only thing that's different is the blade. Now, just because Mora isn't pumping out entirely new, radically new designs doesn't mean that an upgrade isn't going to be worth your time. The Bushcraft Triflex is a very nice knife. It's got a 1095 carbon steel blade that is progressively tempered, I guess you'd call it. They call it the Triflex. It has a different temper on the blade than it does on the spine to give it added toughness and to try and help with edge retention. And I got to be totally honest with you, I haven't used this blade yet. Got a lot of Moras in my collection. Some have been sitting there waiting for use where I'm using the other ones, and this is one of the blades that I really haven't gotten to yet as far as hard use. But I know the knife. I know the knife because I have used the 946, which is the exact same thing. I mean, the sheaths are practically identical as well. There's some subtle differences there, but there again, this isn't about the 946. This is about the Bushcraft Triflex. So this is a great knife. I know this is a great knife, and therefore, because of that, I know its brother over here is going to be good as well, and get a little more into it in the slideshow.
Well, alright, the knife is the 900 series enhanced for bushcraft. The whole package weighs in at 4.8 ounces, and the blade's your medium-sized offering, smaller than the 2000, bigger than the 510, but still about a tenth of an inch thick. The cutting edge of the blade is tempered for edge retention, and the spine is tempered for toughness. Now, where I come from, you can't pour bleach in half the bucket, but somehow Mora tempers this blade kind of halvesies, and I have no reason to doubt the process, save my own ignorance. I guess it works. The blade is 1095 carbon steel. And you'll see in the next picture here, it's clearly stamped Triflex steel. And there it is. Well, the fit and finish is good, but there's no real news here to knock anyone's socks off. The blade transitions from the handle cleanly, and for a $20 offering, which is $5 more expensive than its closest brother, it better look nice, because I can't imagine it would cut any better, seeing how the handle, sheath, and blade are almost exactly the same size and weight. Maybe green plastic costs more. Alright, well, the sheath is nothing to get wild about. Here comes more fantastic, gritty video for you to enjoy. It's a bag of Army Men plastic, but it's serviceable. Actually, the sheath is really good, generally speaking, better than most knives in this price class, and the plastic sheath gets almost no love, but when it's done right, it beats most other sheath offerings in durability and function, as long as the belt loop is properly sized. The whole lineup in the Bushcraft series got a belt loop upgrade, and the carry system is a solid improvement. I like it. Application is saltwater diving. No, I'm kidding. It's bushcraft. Not much more needs to be said here, so enjoy the pictures. I didn't measure the blade. I think it's just about 4 inches long, maybe 4 1/4, but I wouldn't be batoning through anything much thicker than that. Well, at 20 bucks, the Bushcraft Triflex is the cheapest in the Bushcraft lineup. It's ergonomically sound, it's carbon steel with a wacky temper to help with edge retention and toughness, and it's got a good carry system. If you already have a 911 or 946, you already have the knife. But if you really, really need it in green, then go for it. I did, but I had to hide it from my wife. So, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the pictures, and I'll try and keep them coming.